You ready? So, Steve, commiserations. Firstly, how did you see the game today?
Look, I think the frustrating thing for me really, we knew what they was going to do tonight. We knew they was going to come and play to their strengths, which they're good at. They've got some big lumps, and we said before the game what we had to expect, and we got ourselves in front with a great strike from Daz, and I thought we started the game quite well, got the goal, but we conceded straight away, more or less within a few minutes. Soft penalty. I did say, look, they're all saying it wasn't a penalty, he gave it and they scored. But we give away so many free kicks tonight and we invited so much pressure in our box, and eventually I said to them at half time, if we keep doing it, we're going to get punished. And it proved the point that they scored from a throw-in, from a set piece. And but second half we got both noses back in front, got 2-1 again, and then conceded within 60 seconds, didn't react to a second ball on the edge of the box. Won the first header, the ball bounced on the edge of the box, we didn't get out to it, didn't shut it down. And then we huffed and puffed really. We didn't really play well tonight, I didn't think. We didn't get the ball down. At times we did, in very short spells of the game, we got the ball down and tried to play and played, and when we did that, we looked decent, but they drew us into how they wanted us to play. We drew us into the playing the sort of football that they played, direct, banging it in long, ugly football, second balls, and we become involved in a fight rather than trying to get the ball down and do what we're good at. And they drew us into that, and unfortunately, look, I've just said to the boys in there, there's tears everywhere in that dressing room, believe me. And I haven't said too much over the last few days, I've tried to keep low, but I honestly believe that we would beat them tonight. We're better football inside than them, but it means nothing. Look, they've come here and they've done a job on us, and I think, we've had a phenomenal season, and sometimes these playoffs are a bit of a lottery, and how many times have we seen teams come from 10th, 11th like they did when they got knocked out of the trophy and win, how many sneak into the playoffs and then get through. They'll probably win the playoffs as well, because they're strong outfit, they're not great football inside. But we had a great opportunity tonight to go through and make the final and go up to the next level of football. And listen, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt for a couple of weeks. It really is. I'm absolutely devastated, to be honest with you. I've got to try and keep my emotions intact, but this hurts because, not just for me, forget me, all the people at this football club, but most of all the players in there, they've given me everything this year, and it's just gut-wrenching. It's gut-wrenching. I can't say much more than that. I thank everyone for the incredible support tonight with 1,500 people here, and we've given them a great season. I don't think we give them the rewards that they didn't give them a great performance tonight. But look, whether a few of them got stage fright or white line fever as they call it, Jack had to come off for an hour because he got cramp. That's not cramp, that's just tension and lactic acid in his calf muscle through stress and through the occasion. That's all it is, because he's the fittest boy in this football club. If the occasion got to him, and he didn't have a great game, but I'm not digging him out because he's been fantastic for us all season. But a few of them, I said to them before the game, we needed 8 out of 10s tonight from everyone. And the only one I really thought we got an 8 out of was Darren Fox. I thought Darren was brilliant tonight. But all the rest we had sort of 5 and 6s out of 10, I would say. Average performances, not good performances. And we needed that. And I don't know what to say, mate. We've had many interviews this season, we've had some great results, and we've been on a great journey. And I've got to go home now, and I'm going to suffer for about 2 weeks after this result, and probably won't sleep tonight. And it hurts. It really does hurt. And that's why we do it. And if I didn't hurt, I wouldn't be doing it, because it affects my life now, and away from the football club. But we have to take it on the chin. It's no good dwelling about it. We've got to go again. Next season, I'll go away, gather my thoughts, and and decide who's going to stay and you know what players are going to stay and what we're going to do next season wise. But yeah, absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted.
And do you think, you said it's going to hurt for a while, but do you think you'll be able to look back with positive memories of the season, of perhaps the start of something, if we go on and get promoted next season, or maybe even win the league? Do you think we'll look back at this season as a start of something?
Yeah, of course. Look, you've got to grow as a football club, yeah. You know, and we go again next year, and we've got to go again, and we've got to try and. I mean, it'd be hard to improve what we've had this year because we've been brilliant all year. We really have been brilliant all year, and yeah, we'll go again next year and be positive, and hopefully most of the boys will stay. You know, but look, I can't sit here and talk about that now. I've got to go away and regather my thoughts and decide what we do for next year. All right. Now's not the time to start discussing what we're going to do. But look, we've had a great year. I think it's the best season for 43 years. The gut wrenching thing for me is we'll never have a better opportunity. We'll never have a better opportunity, and we've been beat by a team tonight that are not as a good side as us, footballing side, but they played to their strengths and they sucked us in tonight and they beat us at what they're good at. And unfortunately, it's hard to take. But look, I'm not going to criticise the boys because they've been great, and I don't know what to say really. I'll be honest with you, I'm in a bit of shock really. Because I really thought that we would come here tonight and we would win this game of football. I really did, and that was without saying to anyone that. I didn't want to be too confident and thing, but I couldn't see them beating us tonight, and it's hard to take because there's not many games where we've conceded the sort of goals that we conceded tonight, and I thought our two centre halves got bullied a bit as well. Kamara up there with Lybrand, they're big and handful, big, strong, powerful boys. But it's they made it hard for us. But the disappointing thing for me, we got our noses in front twice and conceded really quick. The second goal, I was really peeved because we scored, got 2-1 in front, and then we didn't react to the second ball on the edge of the box, and that is just really disappointing for us to win the first header and the ball comes out and we didn't get to it, and that really hurt to concede within 60 seconds of going in front, because once you score in games like this, you've got to dig in and you've got to get through 5 or 10 minutes and then you probably go on and win it. But when you concede straight away, it gives them the momentum, and then to score with the header right at the end, it's like Corinthian casuals again. But it don't matter in them games when it's 3-3 and you get a point, but tonight, one-off game, it hurts, and it proved costly, didn't it? And but I don't think we really created enough tonight. Going forward as well in the final third, I thought Chris, up against him, two big centre halves, we played to their strengths because kept putting it on the two centre halves. It didn't get the sides of him enough. Now, I could sit here all night and I'll go home away tonight and I'll be thinking the game all over again and again and again and again and again. It ain't going to change the result. The result is the result. We're out. We've got to go away, lick our wounds and go again next year. But let's don't be too despondent, because if you'd have said at the beginning of the season, we said playoffs, I'm just gutted for them in there. I really am gutted for the boys, because they don't deserve that tonight. They might have done tonight on that performance, but the season as a whole, we didn't deserve to go out. We deserved to make the final, I think, at least. And yeah, look, I'm going to call it a day, but I'm gutted, devastated, every word you can think, hurting, and I will hurt for the next 2 weeks. I'll tell you, I'm going to go away from here and I'm going to feel for 2 weeks, and it's painful, but we go again.